Hey everybody, it's Matthew. Thanks for watching my channel, Giddy Up Adventures. This week we're going to talk about how to have an adventure with the tiniest of budgets. I just went into the couch cushions and dug around in my drink holders in the car and came up with a little bit of pocket change, and I'm going to see how much fun I can have with that little money. So yeah, a lot of times during the week I will be looking at the calendar and thinking, man, I want to go have an adventure. But there's always, stuff that needs to be done around the house, stuff I need to do promoting my book or some sort of work stuff. And I come up with a lot of excuses. And one of the most common excuses is like, oh, I can't afford that. I can't ride my bike to South America because I don't have 10 grand put aside for anything like that. So I wanted to see about doing a little micro adventure and just getting out for an overnighter with the teeniest of budgets. So the day had gotten kind of hot, so I wanted to go for a swim, but when I got to my spot, everybody else already had that idea. So I had to think of something better, a better place to go. I just didn't know everybody knew about this place, so I needed to get somewhere a few clicks off the map, and even the parking lot was crowded with cars parked 2 or 3 deep, so I had to get the heck out of there. It was giving me the heebie-jeebies. If I'm going to have traffic, this is a little more my speed. Bye, Bambi. So the best way to get rid of people is go where the people can't go. So I found some single track, winded through the woods, and went off to find my own little piece of paradise. about 8 miles from the highway, so that should filter out just about all the folks.
All right, I was thinking about it. So my question, my hypothesis at the beginning of this video is, can you have an adventure for pocket change? And you know, the $11 or whatever that I found to get out here and have something to eat, that's part of it. But the other part of it is what actually makes up an adventure. And to me, an adventure has three elements. One is seeing something new, and I haven't done that part yet. So tomorrow I'm going to explore a little bit more around here and hopefully see something new. The second element is that there has to be some sort of risk. So today I was out there on the trail pretty far with a fully loaded bike on single track, and you know, that would have not been easy to get back on the trail if I rode off, or if I had a mechanical error or a flat tire. And then, to be honest, when I was out there and I turned off the bike and I'm walking around in my underwear in the woods, I freak myself out because I always think there's a mountain lion, And to me, that's part of the adventure too. You know, I'll be in the tent tonight and I'll hear a twig snap and I'll be like, so even though you can hear there's other campers not too far away. But to me, that it's the risk, seeing something new, and then for me, being out in nature. So yeah, well, I figured there's definitely something out there rummaging in the trash bin or whatever. It's a trash dumpster. I'm over here. I'm in my tent. I'm safe. It doesn't want... Why would it care about me? There's probably pizza boxes over there. So, yeah, I'm fine. And I don't need to defend the trash. So if a bear's over there, even if she has her baby cubs, I don't want to get in the middle of that. Just let them have a buffet. Yeah, the noises that woke me up last night. You know, I went over there and looked at the trash can, and I don't know, doesn't look like much happened over there. Maybe. I mean, there's some bags that are open, but I expected there to be like just ripped to shreds, everything. And it sounded like a bear was like rocking the entire dumpster like back and forth. I don't know. But your imagination does big things. But I mean, I also could have sworn I heard which wouldn't come from a raccoon, but I also did not see any raccoon prints anywhere. So, but there was definitely something rummaging around in the trash. So that's what scared me. Looks like I missed the sunrise on the high peaks, but I'll get up there as soon as I can. So in the morning, I like a good cup of tea, and I had packed a few packets of Earl Grey with me. I just needed to purify some water by boiling it. And then while my tea is steeping, I wanted to have a nice place to sit and ponder my day. So I thought I'd change my perspective a little bit. So as I headed up the mountain to get a better view to enjoy my tea from, I was thinking about Alastair Humphreys. He's one of my favorite riders. He's a British adventurer who had ridden his bicycle around the world, 46,000 miles for a few years. And he's written all these great books, but he did all these amazing adventures, and then he thought, why aren't more people doing this? So he sort of came up with the idea of micro adventures. And if you can't do a round the world trip, he says there's no shame in just doing, once a month, spend the night under the stars. And then at the end of the year, you'll have 12 occasions where you spent the night doing something differently than you normally would. Instead of watching Netflix, you can watch the stars and hear strange noises at night and get up to see the sunrise. So check out Alastair Humphreys. He's got many books.
So I was thinking, you know, what is it about adventure that draws us in? There's a whole lot of guys about my age on bikes about like this, armored up and looking for something that's different from sitting in front of the computer or working your regular job or doing the same old, same old. And to me, adventure is, you know, seeing new things and having a little bit of risk so that when you're done, you're like, whew, that was, you know, I mean, today when the sun was coming up, I was pretty happy because it wasn't the most comfortable night in the tent. And it makes it all worth it, you know? And when I get home, the shower will feel nicer than it normally does. The bed will feel nicer than it normally does. So I think that's a little part of why we all do this.